Hello, water signs, and welcome back to Will's Cartomancy Tarot. If you're new to my channel, I certainly appreciate both your viewership as well as your subscriptions. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, what I wanted to do is to focus on a special topic for you all. And this reading is valid from now until the end of next month. And specifically, what I wanted to focus on is more so on your relationship and just to see what might have been blocking you, ladies and gentlemen, and preventing you from having that soulmate type connection that your heart seeks here. This reading is not only valid for you singles, but is also valid for you couples out there because sometimes relationships do sour, right, ladies and gentlemen? Okay? So, what we're going to do is just to see what information the card contains here and what advice that you know I could share with you in regards to your situation. Again, this reading is valid until the end. Actually, this reading actually is valid until the end of this year. Actually, okay. So I wanted to just give you time to work with the energies that I'm going to be sharing with you. Those energies that seem to be impeding success, particularly preventing you from moving into the romantic situation that you'd like here. Rest assured, water signs, that this reading will not resonate for each and every one of you out there. But for those for whom this reading is meant, I certainly hope it offers you the information that you are, in fact, seeking. Okay, so today I'm going to use my zombie tarot deck to display your reading and share with you the insights contained within the cards, okay? I'm gonna go on and just shuffle up now, ladies and gentlemen, okay? And just ask the cards, what's blocking water signs and seem to be preventing you from having that strengthened connection or soulmate connection that you're desiring. Let's see what cards come up. So Spirit, please share with us the cards that can give us specific insight into water signs situation here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to start off by just examining two cards that fell to the bottom of the deck here. Okay, we have the Hierophant. Okay, and we also have the High Priestess. Okay, so let's start off first with just examining, ladies and gentlemen, the Hierophant here. All right. So with that card, it connects with earth signs, usually a Taurus here. So this card is all about, ladies and gentlemen, conforming. It's all about convention. Okay. So I'm kind of getting either you or your lover. I feel one of you is being a bit too secretive. I'm kind of feeling that many of you like to march to your own drama here. You know, to the own beat of your own drama, if you will. It reminds me of a book by William Kelly back in the day as an English major when I read Marching to the Beat of Your Own Drama. You're a transcendentalist, okay? As Ralph Waldo Emerson speaks about in his Walden, okay? I feel that many of you are very rebellious, okay? You seem to say things to others without regard to how your partner might feel. Okay? And until you change this, ladies and gentlemen, I feel that you're going to constantly have communication type issues. Okay? And then we have the High Priestess there. Okay? That the moon governs that card and connects with water signs just as you, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. So once again, this card is all about secrets, all about our intuition and insight. So I feel that while many of you tend to be very strong willed, you seem to be a bit too forceful in your romantic type situations here. And that can be impeding success. I feel that you are, it seems that many of you are too overly, I'm getting here, very overly trusting of others. And I feel that you tell people your secrets, I'm kind of getting, some of you, when you really shouldn't here. Okay. And I feel that many of you are very, very careless when it comes to, certain things about yourself. All right. So sometimes also too, being that this card represents something that might be blocking you, I feel that you're not always trusting your intuition, and you're constantly second guessing yourself, and this needs to stop. Okay. And I also feel that many of you seem to be still procrastinating about making a decision between your past as well as your future, or what your future might entail here. But nothing is going to change, ladies and gentlemen, until you make your decision. You're going to constantly be, things are going to constantly continue to happen to you until you alter your stance here. Because even though you need to trust your intuition, simply trusting it is not enough. You're going to have to put in some action, some effort here. Okay? And again, you're going to have to embrace change. That's very important here. All right? So let's go on and just turn up a few more cards here just to kind of show you some additional things that may be blocking you. Okay? I'm going to select 3 cards here. We have the Tower. Okay? Wow. We have the Ace of Cups. Okay? And we have the Moon card. So if I were to just combine these cards all together without even seeing what's kind of blocking you and looking at this card more from a predictive angle, I'm just seeing some type of infidelity that may have already happened here or may have cropped up, because of course the left signals the past here, or it might be in process. Somebody's going to lie, and I'm seeing some type of breakup, some abandonment of trust that's going to happen here. Okay? But I'm also seeing the ex returning, okay, as well as a new lover that's coming. But I'm still feeling in the end you're going to be somewhat disappointed. And it seems that it's better for you guys to just move forward in a new direction. I'm kind of getting here, okay? So I'm certainly seeing that for some of you who are not in a relationship or looking for one, I certainly see that the July, uh, I'm sorry, this month, June, July, August time frame, and certainly is going to be a good month for love for you guys, but it might end as quickly as it started here. So make wise choices, ladies and gentlemen, and just take your time, particularly with these new people. I'm also going to be pulling letters to kind of help you identify the people around whom you should be vigilant, okay? So, having said that, let's just go on and get, just take a step back and just, just look at the card individually to just see what still is blocking you. But I'm kind of seeing that, the message I've just given you more from a predictive angle here. So you have the Tower, all right? So the Tower is associated with fire signs, right? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and Mars governs this card. This card brings about a lot of upheaval, okay? A lot of shocking events, secrets revealed, okay? So many of you, I feel that it seems you've been having, or you've just been simply making a lot of irrational decisions here when it comes to your prospects or your lovers, because I see that you seem to be rushing into situations without giving it proper thought here. Or you just simply, ladies and gentlemen, become very complacent in your situation, and you're just too predictable and allowing routine to be the order of the day when you shouldn't. Okay? How can things change for you if you continue to go on this way? Okay? I feel that some of you might even sleep incessantly when you need to get up and try to find things to do for yourself and make a life for yourself, right? Okay, you can't get anything accomplished sleeping all the time, can you, ladies and gentlemen? And you need to consider allowing, as I've already indicated, allowing your intuition to kind of guide you to your next step. All right? Because again, we see that new love is going to be surrounding you here, but you see here that this card includes hate, it includes anguish, it includes sadness, it includes fear and hunger as well as pain. And I feel that a lot of this stuff is stemming from your association with someone from whom you've been estranged, and that person will be returning, particularly during the June, July, August time frame, as well as you're going to be meeting a new person. So you're going to have to make a decision. So looking at this Ace of Cups here, that kind of, is all about renewal, right? So many of you tend to, I'm kind of getting, you bottle up your feelings a bit too much, or you repress your true feelings, or you tend to cling to past hurt, past guilt, resentments extremely too long when you shouldn't. Okay? Holding on to these things, ladies and gentlemen, certainly is not serving you. You need to let the past go. Embrace change. Let go of fear and doubt. Okay? And once you let go, ladies and gentlemen, you could, embrace change and just take things step by step. All right? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so what I like to do now is to just go on and just pull a few letters here, because it seems that a lot of you, you're going to be going through, if you haven't already experienced some sort of breakup. But it looks like that um, it is a few people that seem to be in your rim, people that, who you might want to be a bit vigilant around here. So let's go on and just see, Spirit, please help us identify the person or the people around whom Cancer, I mean not Cancer, but water sign, should be a bit more vigilant. Okay, let's see. 2, 4, 6, 18, 18, 4, 2 more. All right, so we have a W, an N, another N. We have an E, I, N, an F, G, E, O, W, A, P, E, U, J, another E, an I, and we have a K. All right, so let me call these back, ladies and gentlemen, just to make sure that you have them. All right, now it could spell the person's name. It could be a middle name, a nickname, something to help you identify who these people might be that you might want to keep your radars up. Okay, we have 2 W's. We have a K. There are 4 E's. Okay, E's might be significant for someone. We have 3 N's, 2 A's, 2 I's, a J, and O. Okay, an F, P, G, as well as a U. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go on and shuffle up my Oracle deck now, just to give you a few more messages on a few more things that you might want to consider letting go, because these things are blocking you, okay, when it comes to your emotional needs and your emotional situation. And these are things that you might want to consider transforming or surrendering, all right? So, Spirit, what additional messages would you like me to share with water signs, okay, regarding the subject? Okay, what additional messages would you have for me to share with water signs? Okay, let's see. All right, water signs, it's time that you surrender defensiveness. Understand that defensiveness is certainly a sign of weakness. And to communicate in a more empowered way, you might consider staying centered, water signs, and hear someone out. Then offer a clear, non defensive response because we all sometimes have the tendency to listen to people, but we don't really listen to them, okay? We listen to respond. You need to listen to hear, okay? And then you can make sense of what someone is saying. It's time that you surrender your fear of intimacy. You are worthy of love, Cancer, and you are certainly ready to let love in. It's time that you compassionately identify and begin to release any patterns that really, have been stopping you from opening your heart, because I feel that some of you have allowed uh, your heart to freeze, and you shouldn't. It's time that you surrender to receiving support and love. Try to make a conscious effort to allow the love and support of others in, rather than trying to handle everything yourself. Because this can really take the pressure off and certainly simultaneously nurture you as well as your soul. Surrender worry, ladies and gentlemen. It's time that you make a commitment not to leave an anxiety based or driven life. Because when worries arise, try doing this. Breathe them out of your body and focus on the power of your heart, and try to have a bit more faith that spirit is certainly guiding you always. Surrender, ladies and gentlemen, frustration. Okay? Frustration really doesn't open any doors for anyone. The key to resolving a dilemma or dissolving a block, which is what we're discussing at this point, is to take a breath. Center yourself and regroup so that you may approach the situation more calmly. And this prevents you, ladies and gentlemen, from making a haphazard decision. Okay? It's time that you surrender to your full power. Okay? Just like you see courageously as the symbolism with this line in here. Your life is certainly calling for you to step into your full power rather than continuously playing it small. And last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, and the most important thing is to surrender negative thinking. You certainly have control over your own thoughts, ladies and gentlemen, and understand that when negative thoughts surface, just say thank you for sharing and quickly refocus on more positive affirmations. All right? So, water signs, in conclusion today, what I like to do is to just shuffle up my postcards here just to leave you with a message here, a message that's simply meant for you, a message from spirit, a message from your loved ones who have crossed over. Okay? So, spirit, what additional message would you like me to share with water signs? And again, water sign, this reading is valid from now until the end of this year. Okay? What additional remaining message would you like for me to share? Okay. Let's go on and just share this card here. I have this postcard. I'm going to read it as it is written. Dearest you, let us ask you, are you looking for happiness outside of your everyday, moment to moment experience? Thinking you will find happiness out there someday. So many go chasing a magic it out there, but it never could be found there. So we want to share a secret that shouldn't be a secret. You are pure joy. What made you is pure joy. And every time you wake up and even when you sleep, you have joy waiting to be expressed inside you. Joy and happiness and fullness come from doing joy, being joy, knowing it, cultivating it, and lighting it in your heart so that you can share it. You must know this so when the time comes, you will be fully free and your joyful being and actions will turn you into a beacon of starlight. Look within and be joyful even for tears and loss, for they mean you have lived, really lived. Jump into it all and love every minute. We all love you like crazy over here. Okay? So, water signs, this is what I have for you. I certainly hope that this reading has offered food for thought. Be sure to like and share and subscribe if you've yet to subscribe. Okay? If you'd like a more personal reading, you can certainly find my information identified in the description box. Okay? But that email address is will.brown@watconsultinginc.net. I certainly look forward to hearing your comments. And do have a nice day. Thanks a lot.